Welcome to an introduction to ecological economics. Ecological economics differs greatly to capitalism and environmental economics. It is not a market economy in which allocation of resources is based on purchasing power, but it instead entails fair distribution, where each individual receives a fraction of the total resource pool. Production begins at the supply side. Essentially, the total resource pool is determined first, and then resources are distributed from there, rather than attempting to produce goods to meet demand, disregarding what maximum production could be. Ecological economics also considers the economic system to just be a part of the greater world system. The basis of this system is also formed from scientific theory. The conservation law and entropy laws both effectively state that a growth-based economy could not grow indefinitely, as no additional energy can be created, and that useful energy and resources are always in decline through waste and leakages. To this end, at some point, the growth of an economy must cross over with the ceiling of maximum energy available. All of this theory is all well and good, but how can it be applied? One of the main principles of ecological economics is to close loops of production. Below, a traditional production flowchart can be seen. Raw materials are processed into a product, and some waste materials are unfortunately produced. Below is an example of a closed-loop production system. Where possible, waste has been lowered. Arrow pointing from waste to raw material represents the recycling of material from the waste pool back into the raw material pool. Rather than using non-renewable goods, where possible, renewables are used. This can be seen by the recharge rate arrow. Production has also been slightly lowered, so that it does not exceed the recharge rate. This means that products can be produced more sustainably, as there should always be a greater amount of raw material available than required. In other words, ecological economics operates by using the lowest possible flows of matter from the first to last stage of production, allowing a more constant stock through responsible use. However, this system is not without its challenges. While non-renewable fuels remain cheap, many interest groups are doubtful of the necessity to alter the means of production at all, even if they did want to change. This is a massive change, which is not in the interests of large corporations and the very richest of individuals. It is also not in the interests of those in developed countries, as their fair share may be much lower than they have become accustomed to. So, what do you think? Could ecological economics really work? Or is it a good idea in theory that would never work in the modern world? Please feel free to have your say on our Twitter feed, or alternatively continue watching our introductory videos.